Hello friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sherry. I hope you're having a good day. So today, yes, this is just a little craft with me, a little thing I wanted to try. So I'll show you what I have in case you want to craft along with me. I'm going to see if I can decorate some of these coin envelopes. So these are these cute little brown envelopes. I use them in my journals and I have decorated them before, and I put little goodies. I usually try to put one in my goodie bags with, my little goodie bags with the journals that I sell. So anyway, I just wanted to see if I could decorate some. So I'm going to try to make sure I have them upright. These are mixed up a little bit as far as up and down, but the little flap is here. And I think maybe I might just decorate the front unless I have something. I was thinking if I wanted to decorate the front and the back, that I would find a piece that wrapped around. That would be the easiest thing, wouldn't it? Just find a piece that is this whole length and it wraps around and it goes up to here. I thought, well, that would be really easy if I found a piece of paper like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I could cut a piece like that, but yeah, if I find, maybe we'll try that before this video is over. Like this one wouldn't be long enough. That wouldn't quite wrap around the whole thing. Plus I want to start, like I said, up here at the flap. So yeah, we might try that before we are done today. But first of all, I want to go through, this is a little pile of ephemera to show you what else I have pulled out. And I have some little desk ephemera here too. But I've got my scissors. This little pile, I have it unpiled on a book page so I can move it around easy. But it's a little pile of ephemera that I have been trying to work with, that I recently found in my ephemera stash, that, I kind of would like to do something with. Not like I could put this in a journal just like this, but I kind of would like to do something with it further. It's just from when I was on design teams, on several design teams, I had printed a lot of this out, and some of it is not from design team. Most of it is though. And then so now I need to do something with it. So let's go through here and see what I can do to add some of these pieces to these little envelopes, because there's a lot of little pieces in here. So first of all, as I was putting it down on my desk, I found these two right here. So I was going to start with these. Oh, I have also my where is it? My distress ink too here, in case I feel like I need to do some distressing. And I'm just using art glitter glue probably on most of these pieces, unless it's like a heavier piece where I feel like I need maybe some Fabri-Tac. But that's the two glues I'll be using today. I told you I was doing that. I keep dropping it because I'm trying to get my fingers to the very edge of the paper, so I'm not touching the glue, but then I end up dropping the piece of paper. So yeah, we'll see if we can find a cure for that. So yeah, so here's my first envelope, my first piece of ephemera. This is a little, almost like a little library card, but it has on it printed a Eiffel Tower, and it's a little French label there. So very cool. And I do have these digital kits if I ever want to print out, which I love this kit right here. This is from, like I keep on saying, and I've said in several of my videos lately, I'm trying to use this ephemera right here, and it's from Daisy at Tsunami Rose. She has beautiful kits. So see, that can be done right now if I want to. Like, I don't feel like it really needs to be distressed, but just for it to show you what it would look like distressed, I would just do a little bit really around the edge of this, kind of where the paper meets the little envelope here. And I didn't even put any new ink on here. I just picked it up, and there's always some on here, so I figured just use what's on here. And there you go. You can see that, and it does look good with the distressing too. So I'm going to say that one's done. Like, I could use that in my journal just like that, and I think it'd be super cute. So let's see how many we can get done, and we'll count them when we get done and see how many we do get done. So here's two more. I'm putting the flaps on top so I know that they're upright. See the little flaps? And then this was my next piece. This piece is on printed on file folder. The other one was paper. So let's see if it sticks down good with some. Let's just experiment for a minute here and see if it sticks down good with art glitter glue. I don't mind using either one, but I don't want to overdo it as far as did it again. I did it again. Oh my goodness, am I going to do that on every piece? You know what I'm talking about, right? Dropping it. I'm trying to put my fingers too close to the edge. Okay, so this one I'm not going to distress, so I'm going to call that one done. So now we can shuffle through some of this. Like this one, I'm not opposed to cutting something down to fit. Let's see if this would fit. It's like this would fit, but it's a little, I would like something to cover more. So I'm going to put that to the side. Here's a little something. Now this is really super cute. That would fit perfectly. And this I might distress. So let's go ahead and put this down. This is papery. And I'm going to use this one too. I just want to cut that one down a little bit. So we might get a bunch of these done in a hurry here. I just would like to use up these, this ephemera. Why not? It's been sitting here for a good while. I resigned from all my design teams. Oh, gosh, let me see. A year ago, last January or February or something like that, or March. So, yeah, it's been over a year that I had resigned from all my design teams. So, let's see. A little bit of distressing on this one. Like I said, I wanted to do. See, I don't drop anything when I'm doing the distressing. It's just the glue. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I don't want to get any glue in my fingers, I guess. You have to let me know if you do that too. Am I the only one that does that? Okay, so there we go. I just did some kind of messy distressing on that one on purpose. I did that on purpose. Okay, so that one's done. Now this one I'm going to cut down. See, it's got a lot of kind of blank space anyway. So let's see how, if I cut off all the white space. I don't even have to cut off all the white space. A little bit on the side here. We might have to go back and forth with my cutter a couple times to get this just right. So that width, like it's right on the money there. So I might want to cut another sliver off here. So it's not like so. I don't mind a little bit of the envelope showing. I like these brown envelopes. So that would be good. See how the little bit of the brown envelope shows on each side there. Yeah, so now let's cut off, let's see, let's cut a little bit off the top first because there's actually nothing up there but blank paper or whatever this is printed on. It's a file folder. So see, I just cut off right at the right above the words there, really close. And then this has words here. That's why, see these words here. So then I would just cut off. Really just, I'm going to have to cut off on some of the words, but like I said, I'm not opposed to cutting this off. It's not like you're going to, I mean, somebody might try to read that, but it's not like a thing that you really want to read. It's just a decoration. There we go. That's perfect. My flap is down. I turned it around. Let's get the flap up. Yeah, I got the flap up on the other one. So let me ink this before. Where's my ink? Let me ink it before I put it down this time. Just because I think this would look good with ink on it. This color of cardstock here with ink already on it. I don't really need it on the envelope, but I need it on here. Okay, there we go. Now again, that other piece glued down fine. The other cardstock. What, did I have a cardstock piece? Yeah, this was cardstock. This glued down fine. So I'm going to just keep using my art glitter glue and not worry about the Fabri-Tac, although my Fabri-Tac, you know, I just get that at the store. I don't order that, and this I have to order, so I really should use the other one, but I just like the consistency of this one for things like this. You know, I don't need that thick Fabri-Tac, so, you know, but if I ever did have to, like, where I couldn't get the art glitter glue, I would just use the Fabri-Tac. Oh, that looks really pretty on there. Wow, I'm glad I put it on there. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I love that. Okay, so this one's, let's get another couple envelopes over here and turn them right side up. See, this one's too small again. That's the same piece anyway. This is a postcard that I could cut down. I don't mind it turning it this way. So if it's sideways, that doesn't really bother me at all. So let's see. I'm going to think about this one and see what else I have, because I probably have a lot of things that I can just use without cutting too much off. So this one, the length is good. It's just the this way, you know, is, well, let's see, what am I saying? The width is good. The length is not good. Okay, so I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom. I'm going to try not to get hung up on not cutting these little pieces like this, you know, and just go ahead and even if I cut off a little something, just do it, you know, so I can use these. So yeah, I left the black. There's a black frame on here, so I left that at the top and bottom. So that should be good here. So yeah, I'm really loving these on these envelopes. So glad I decided to try this. I was just thinking about what I wanted to do tomorrow, you know, for this video, and I had a couple of ideas, and this was one of them. So I thought this would be the easiest. Probably, you know, I mean, this is pretty simple, gluing pieces of ephemera onto little coin envelopes. You don't get much simpler than that. So I figured, let's go ahead and look how cute though. All right, so here's another one of these. I got a bunch of those little antiquities things. This is the dentures piece of ephemera. This is from Daisy. So I could cut this off and put it on here. This is a cute one, I think. I could almost fold it over. Let me see what this looks like folded around. And that could be a little pocket in the back if I didn't really want to cut that off. Let me see how that looks. I would just dress down here because it looks a little like weird. I would crease it really good too. Let me do it with my fingernails. Do I have a bone folder? I have my scissors here. I don't really have a bone folder right here. Oh, I have this little thing. Let me grab this. This is the all-purpose tool here. Yeah, okay. I can try it. Let's do it, and we'll leave this part open as a pocket in the back. We'll see what happens with that. So this will get glue all over, and this piece will just get two little lines of glue. Okay, I'm not dropping it. I'm not dropping it. I didn't drop the last one, did I? I am not dropping this. I refuse. Okay, two little lines of glue. Here and here. Okay, and then we're going to flaps on top. Put that down right into the fold. And put this on here centered. Okay, make sure that's in the fold, down in there. Put this up, the little pocket. And now I think this one, I probably should have distressed it before. I haven't put any ink on this yet, I don't think either. Just keep using the ink that's already on here. This, I think, needs some ink on it. Yeah, oh, that looks good with ink on it. You see that? Let me show you. That little brown, let me put a little bit more on there. Over here, all the way across. Okay, now this, let me put it down and ink it. I did that, when did I do that? Yesterday in my video? And it worked very well, so I'm going to do that more often instead of holding it up in the air. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so another one done. The flap's in the right place, and we didn't cut it, and we have a pocket on the back. So let's see, this is a library card that I pulled out that I want to do something with, but that's not for today. There's that postcard. There's another Antiquities, another library card. This is a little library pocket that I want to decorate. See, stuff like that. That's what I pulled out of my ephemera and thought, I need to do something with that. Here's another one of these. We already did one of these. This, I don't know if I would really, I guess I could cut this down in a way, and that would be cute on here. You know what I would do? I just cut it into a rectangle shape. I think I will try that. Let's try it. I've never, you know, I've used these before. In fact, I have one printed. You have a bunch of these printed. I have some. These are on cardstock, and this is on paper. So let's experiment with this paper one. And I've put them in journals before when I was on a design team, and never thought of cutting them down. You know what I mean? I just never thought about it because it's so cute like this. So, but I'm going to cut this into a rectangle and see how it looks. Why not experiment, right? Okay, and then, so let's see how tall we want it. I cut the bottom off. Let me cut this side off too, and then I'll see what I want left on here. So there we go. All right, that's going to be cute because it's a chart, so it's just a cute chart, really. If you just cut the cut part, you know, sides and the bottom off, it just ends up being a cute chart, a cute vintage looking chart. So then I would just cut. Let's see. Let me bring it down as far as I can, and cut about right here. So there's a sentence under the word. Looks like it looks like the French word for quality. So under quality, let me see if I can get it right under that word where I'm going to cut. Okay, so this is what it looks like cut into a triangle. And you probably, if you didn't know that I cut it down, you wouldn't know, right? Nobody would know that I cut this down. You would think it was supposed to be like that. So that's fun. All right, I'm getting quite a few done. So let's see how many we can get done. I'm going to race with myself. So yeah, let me know if you're crafting with me today, or what you're doing with me. Are you doing the dishes? Are you cleaning out a cabinet? Are you cleaning a craft room? Let me know if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Certain things you don't want to share, right? Okay, so here's just a couple more of those envelopes that, like I have right here, that we're putting to the side. Little envelopes, they look like vintage envelopes. Did I use one of these? Let me look through what we have done now. People's ticket, it says. Yeah, we used one of those. I'm going to make a little pile of things we used. Here's another people's ticket. We used that. We used these. Let me look through here. Notice. I think we used one that has notice on it. That's this. Heiser's Pharmacy, or Heiser Pharmacy. Do we use that? We use that right here. Okay. Now let's see if there's anything else that we haven't used. Here's another Heiser Pharmacy. Let's see. Here's another Antiquities. That's the one that's too small that I'm putting over here. Well, here's something. What's this? I haven't used this. It's like a little check or something. Looks like a little check. That's cool. Okay, so here's the ones we've got done. Okay, the ones that are too big or too small, I'm putting right there. Here's the ones we use, but we can use these again if we need to. So little check. Let's see how this we might cut this down. Well, there's some empty space right there. The width is good, or I should say the length, but there's a little piece of file folder here that is like, oh, this is cute. This is what's left from that one piece that I cut off. That's kind of a cute thing. I'm going to keep that in case we need that as an accent somewhere, or a little decoration. Okay, so that little strip needed to be cut off, and then there's a blank piece right here. Let me cut that off and see what we have. I know I'm going to have to cut off more, but let's see. Which part do I want to cut off? I think I want to cut off. I think I want to cut off this end. Okay. I thought I was going to say this end, but then I did that. This then looks better like that. Okay, so I'm going to keep as much as I can and just cut off a length piece right here. Sticking with my promise to myself and you that I am not going to not cut off something and just kind of go with it, right? Okay, this definitely needs to be, because I can just see that file folder there. We got to cover that up. That file folder edge. I can see that. You might not be able to see it, or you might be. I don't know, but we got to cover that up, whatever we do. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That looks much better. And I'm going to glue this down, flap on top, and then so I'm going to put it like this. And that's perfect. So we got another one done, just about. So I will be doing a video tomorrow on Memorial Day. And I might do the other little project that I was thinking about doing today. I might do that tomorrow. And I think if I can figure it out, it will be really cool. I just have to, it's something I never did before, so I have to kind of figure it out. Unless I change my mind. I have a couple things in mind. I've got to make up my mind what I want to do tomorrow. Okay, another one, and that it looks really cute, and that's, you know, I cut off that part of the check. Okay, this is in our done pile. Now these are really cute. They're, of course, let's see, here's some more notices. We use that one. Here's just a little piece. That's kind of too small, but I could add it to, where's that other little piece I said could be a decoration? Never know, we might want to join these little pieces up together. Oh, I can't find it right now. What did I do with that? Probably in this pile. Here it is. Let's put the little pieces that we might somehow join together in a collage, either now or later. And then, so these are, now these can be cut in half. Yeah, let's do one of these. We're going to use this flower section right here. Let me get, I mean, I might want to use one of these too. I gotta, if we have time, we'll do that. So flap is on the right place. So you can cut this right in half. And you don't need to see my paper cutter. Or do you, can you see it? You can't really see it, but it's no big deal. It's a paper cutter. Okay, so this, I'm going to cut off. There's a little white line here that I don't really care to keep. Just because, you know, I probably would want to cover it up with distress ink because it just looks like, you know, file folder. Okay, so it looks good, but I still think it needs ink. Okay, I'm going to open it up now. And yeah, just, it has a very apparent and evident white lines here on the edges. So we just need to cover those up real quick. Okay, only takes a second. Flap on top. Okay, so this will go like that. And we have used yet another piece. Now these weren't in my scrap box. These were in my ephemera stash. And they are ephemera, but as I was going through my ephemera trying to figure out what I had ready to go, I was like, I don't feel like these are ready to go anymore. I guess I used to feel like they were ready to go, but I don't feel like they're ready to go now. So I've been trying to do things with them. Oh, that is really pretty. I love that. That is so pretty. That is gorgeous. Okay. Now I know. So now I know, like for the pieces that we've used, I can make these little envelopes, decorate all these little envelopes with all these little pieces. So we used that one. Do we use this one? This, it says B-A-L there. Let's see. B-A-L. Do we have a B-A-L? We don't. Oh, we do have a B-A-L. See, there's one right there. Okay, we already used both of those. Here's another B-A-L. Now, can we use this? Can we cut this down? Will I do it? I think I can. Okay, so I'm going to get it right down to the edge there. And I would cut like about right there. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. I have more than one of these. And I can print out more if I wanted to. So, not too worried about like ruining it or anything like that. So let's see now how it looks. Oh, see now, this is not a straight edge. See how it has like a curvy edge here? I thought maybe I'd have to make that straight, but I think it looks cute. Just like that. I don't even think I need to do anything to it. And I really can't see very much of the file folder. So I'm just going to do one swift streak here over. This already has a brown line on it from the kit. I don't have to put any distressing over there. So I'll leave it at that. Put some glue on here. And this one, another one will be done. I never thought to cut these down before. I don't know why. So they're so much more usable when you cut into them, right? And look how cute that is. That's adorable. Okay, so another one we can use. Let's see, this one. We have not used this one yet. And I can definitely cut this down. Okay, so I'm going to cut. Go ahead and cut a little bit off the top, a little bit off the bottom. see what we got left. We don't have much more time here. I've got a new, I gotta tell you about my new recording situation sometime. What I did was, my phone, you know, I record on my phone, no problem, right? But my phone, I've had my phone for a few years, and if you had a phone for a few years, somehow it runs out of room. I don't even know, because as I been doing videos for the last year or so, I've been having to, like when I first got my phone, I could record several videos and keep them on there, post them whenever I wanted to. But now, in the last year or so, I've had to just do one video, upload it, you know, delete it, and then I have room for another video. You know what I mean? So it's been like that for a while. So I'm on a phone plan with my office, but they don't have, it was a contract and they don't have the contract anymore, and they don't want to renew the contract. So what I did was, like, so if I got a new phone, I'd have to pay for it, is my point. And I'm like, okay, well then I won't get a new phone. But it's not a problem. I can keep doing that, erasing one video and stuff like that. But what I did was get another phone just for recording videos and just for my YouTube stuff. So I can now use that second phone. It doesn't have to be connected to, it's not a phone anymore. It's not a phone. It can be a phone if I wanted it to connect it to a phone service, but I'm not connecting it to a phone service. I'm just connecting it to the internet and using it to record my videos. So if you have a problem like that, and I got my same phone because I know it. It might be a few years old, but I know it, and I know exactly how the settings go and how it works. So I got, my son said get the most updated phone. I was like, yeah, I could do that, but I know this version, this edition so well. So I just got the same for my same phone, exact same phone. It's not connected to a phone service. I just had to get it and, you know, do my settings, and there I go. I have a phone that will record. I mean, the other one will record, but this one I can record more than one video. And I started this whole explanation because I need to see how long, I need to like to experiment and let it run out and see how long of a video I can do without, because if I go a minute or two over, you know, then I won't be paranoid. But right now I am still paranoid because I know my other one would cut off at like 33 minutes and 11 seconds. So, all right, another one done. Another one done, and that is cute. And we cut that down from this big piece. Now, isn't that adorable? I just love these. They're so cute. Okay, so I've got like a minute left here. A good pile to work with, and so I'm going to continue. I think we really kind of got through most of what was available, you know, the different variations of what I have available here. So everything else is probably pretty much a repeat. Here's one that I can cut down. We didn't do that one. We did do this one. And see if there's anything else that you didn't see real quick. I'll show you if there is. Pretty much everything is the same as what you have seen. Here's one that I don't think we did. These are two different flowery things. I could try those. And I think that might be it. Everything else is pretty much a repeat. Yeah, really is. I'm not just saying that. Another check. We already did that. And I don't know if you can see right here, but yeah, everything else is a repeat. And then I have it right here. So these three pieces right here, see, these are two different flowers. So I'm going to sit and do these and this one and see how these come out. And then I have a good pile here where I can just do all of these envelopes. This is all I had in this pile. So yeah, I might just sit here and finish these. So thanks for watching today. I hope you like this little simple idea of decorating envelopes. And if you have a digital kit, you can print it out any size. So you can print it out small enough to fit on here, and you don't have to use a digital kit. It's just an idea too. If you have some book pages or whatever little pieces of whatever, you can cut it down to fit on these little envelopes and have some really cute little decorate. Oh, I was going to count these. Hold on. I gotta go, but there feels like there's something in here. Oh, there isn't. It's just because that's cardstock. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We did 11. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Happy crafting.